Hello and welcome to Teasing the NFL. This is your place for NFL teaser bets. I'm Daniel Saludo along with Andrew Chang here. We are taking you through week 1 of the 2021 NFL season. We are on the weekend Sunday slate. First game on the board is the Pittsburgh Steelers going to the Buffalo Bills. Buffalo is the favorite here at -6.5 and your total is 48.5. So Pittsburgh would get teased up to 12.5. Buffalo gets teased down to -0.5. Your over gets teased down to 42.5, and your under gets teased up to 54.5. I don't know if you heard that from him, but you kind of heard that -0.5. Like, sounds delicious.
Man, that's finger looking good.
That's
unquote.
Jameis
Jameis Winston. What is that?
It's a W.
Yeah. I'm not so high on him this year, but yeah, I'm actually pretty high on this. Pittsburgh, I know it's a very sensitive subject because we have
Just a little bit for me.
We have a very diehard Pittsburgh fan here, and
terrible towel.
I just no disrespect, even though my team has been disrespected, just this starting from this year.
Deserve to be a little bit. Let's be fair.
And my fantasy team has been disrespected too.
We'll see how that goes. We're not even played a game yet. We'll see how it goes.
Oh my God! I'm only projected to win 2 wins this season. That is
Never trust
absurd.
projections.
But anywho, I go back to the conundrum that is Pittsburgh right now. Yes, they have great offensive weapons. Chase Claypool. They got the dancing Juju over there.
He's not much of a weapon anymore to me.
They have their new running back,
Najee
Harris.
Yep.
Yes, that guy. But they still have the same guy at the helm, which is Ben Roethlisberger. Did he have a good season last year?
Not really. Not
Yeah.
really.
If wins equate to something, yes. But other than his spiraling downward performance, I'm not so impressed. I'm maybe a little hypercritical. But every time I had to bet the Steelers and it was a win, it was when they were away from home and we bet the under, I think. So
we had an early bet against when they played Denver, and we took them. We teased them down to like 1.5, something like that. We took purely value. We got something out of that, but yeah, we did a couple teasers with them betting their unders.
Right. So I think in this situation, I'm a little more confident in Buffalo just winning it, other than leaving it up to Ben Roethlisberger not to lose by 12.5 points. So I think Jared Allen will. Why did I say Jared
Allen.
Allen?
We talking D.
Vikings. Oh,
Vikings,
God.
bro. Come on, man.
Wow. Welcome to Wednesday. So yeah, actually, no, not Jared Allen, the defensive dude. Josh Allen. I think he'll just take over and win me the game. Very simple, just like that. Danny, do you like any overs or unders or?
So the stat that we all know and love is Mike Tomlin's like 80-something% to the under when he's away. But it's 54.5 to tease it. So I'm not the biggest fan of that number. Now, I'm between two minds because, I'm the Steelers guy. And I love my Steelers, and I can't help but try and root for them. But at the same time, I have to be a realist as a bettor. And I have to realize I don't know if their offense is going to click at first. One of the problems is that it's basically a brand new offensive line. They've got injuries on the offensive line now. They've got a defensive line injury in Stephon Tuitt. He's out. Their defensive backs are not that good. So I'm going to lean to the under a little bit more because I don't know if Steelers are going to get much scoring in this, and I still have faith enough in the defense that they'll be able to hold off the Bills just a little bit, not a lot, because I am predicting the Steelers to lose this game, which is tough to say.
Oof.
But it's all about my wallet in the end, and I want I want the money more than anything else. So I'm like you, and I already had it written down, but I'm picking Buffalo as well, teasing them to -0.5.
Confident.
It's basically go out and win me the game. I don't care if it's 1 point or 21 points. Go and give me that win, and I fully expect them to get that win out there.
At home too? That's a little weird, right? Buffalo's at home.
Yeah, it's not much of a trip for Pittsburgh, though. It's just down there. You just go.
Yeah, but at the same time, where these teams, I guess, the line kind of makes sense. I feel that
The line actually hasn't moved either. It's kind of stayed in this range, and I don't expect it to really move anymore. I think it might have been 7 at open, but it's been at it where it's at now.
Question.
Actually, it opened at 5.5.
Oh, snap. Do we know the status of TJ Watt? If
He's still in negotiations. We'll see. He's holding out for that. We'll see what happens. We'll see if they get a deal done or not, and that'll kind of be a make or break for the defense. Yeah, because if he doesn't play, the line's going to move again. So I already know it will.
Yeah, so maybe now would be an opportune time to kind of put that in. Yeah, I think if anyone's watching, to our viewers who are watching, I think it'd be a good time to get it in kind of early, sneak that line in before anything changes. Because
talk about line, we talk about line movement, and if you expect the line to move based off changes, go and get it as soon as you can.
Yeah.
So, quick history. Last season, Buffalo was 11-5 ATS, and they were 11-4-1 over under. So they were actually tied for Kings of the Cover last season. That's without a teaser, by the way.
Ooh.
And they had a lot of overs, meaning that their defense wasn't so great. They let some scoring in, but they themselves also love to score as well.
Puts on the board right there.
So, for as much as we talk about liking the under in this game, you do have reason to think they could score because their offense is essentially the same again, and their defense is slightly better. So that's the only factors when it comes to that. So if you're looking to play the over at 42.5, you're banking on the fact that you're hoping Buffalo scores like 35 points and then Pittsburgh covers 14. That would be enough.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. Pittsburgh only needs 14 points.
35 and
14. Hypothetically.
Wait, is that enough? 35 plus 14? 49. Yeah, that's enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, you just need 10 now that I think about it. Yeah, you just need 35 to 10. That'll do it. If you want to get that over. But I'm going to stay away from that over a little bit just because I don't know if Pittsburgh's going to get enough scoring in there.
Oh, yeah. And it could just be like, week 1 and the upcoming season, there's just a chance that just some things will just come out of the sleeve and some things will just completely fall through your hands. So in this situation, I think the safest bet or the bet with the most value to me would just be taking Buffalo just to win it outright.
Yeah. Going back to the Steelers' history, they were 10-6 against the spread. They covered quite a bit as well themselves without the teaser. 10 times they covered the spread. They were 8-7-1 over under. So that was kind of a proving point that when they're away, they were 3-4-1 to the under. So when they're away, they tend to get under a little bit more, and that doesn't include the teaser as well. The teaser was actually really key for them last season to get to their under, especially when they were away, because we did it several times. So both of us are going to take Buffalo in this, even though I begrudgingly am going to take it. I want my pocket filled. For sure.
Okay.
But take Buffalo -0.5. If you could see movement to 1.5 doesn't matter. Still take it anyways. Getting them across those key numbers and just basically saying, Buffalo, go give me a win.
Okay. I can't wait till it's my turn to be a realist. I think my team's up in a couple
They're coming up soon.
Oh,
but
gosh.
And so we were talking about it in the other one. You can tease this game with Tampa Bay game in the first one and, get yourself some early money.
Yeah, I like that.
So let us know in the comments how you think this game is going to go. If you're betting any of these sides or totals, let us know in the comments. But until then, for Andrew Chang, I'm Daniel Saludo. If you like the content you got in this video, give it a thumbs up, give it a like, subscribe, tick the notification bell, and select all. That way you stay up to date with all of our latest videos and previews for the rest of the season. Again, we'd like to thank you for joining us in this Week 1 preview video. Stay tuned for the rest of the weekend. But until then, make sure you get your bets in. And of course, don't forget to be a tease.